Yo, it's good.
What's good, my G? What's good? What's good?
All right. What do you want to get started with? Do you want to wait for people to roll in or what?
Yeah, we can let a few people uh roll in. I'm about to send it to a couple people.
I'm gonna ponder some questions, dude. I was supposed to write stuff down.
Hey, it could be any question, bro. To be honest, for sure.
Favorite flavor Gatorade?
Ooh, ooh. It's between the orange and the lemon lime.
You don't even
I'm probably
go
gonna,
for the extra, you don't like a little frost, the ice
I
ones?
can't get with the frost. I try. I can't get with the frost. And then
Bro.
we not even gonna talk about the cucumber. I can't do the cucumber.
Dude, the cucumber goes well on summer days though. Mm.
I can't do it. I almost threw
Bro,
that shit up.
imagine little league soccer game, you get a cucumber Gatorade. How you feeling after that? Hydrated.
No, it's probably refreshing. But
It
I
tastes
just
like
can't
buns
get past the
though.
cucumber. Yeah.
Uh, Bro, I like the grape ones. If I'm being,
I never had the grape. Never had the grape.
are our viewers engaged right now in this conversation?
Let me see. I was just saying, my cousin dropping a song Friday. That shit about to go crazy, bro.
It's a single. What type of music does he make? Does he make the same as you? Same style?
Yeah, he makes the same style, and then he real versatile. Like he more versatile than me for sure.
Mm.
Like he said, hold on, ready?
Bro, that's why I open my phone, you
Yeah.
texting me like
Two
I'm ready when
singles.
you are.
He dropped two
Two sing
singles tomorrow. Hell yeah.
Bet.
He
What you
dropping
calling
two
them?
singles. Huh?
What are you calling them?
Uh,
Let's get
uh. I know the first one is I think is it usually when I slide. I think that's the first one, and then he dropping another one. That shit about to go down. I'm gonna send it to you when he drop it though. But
all right.
yeah, we can get it started though.
All right,
Sure.
bet. Okay. First question. What is your favorite song you made? Like what time, what piece has solidified itself in your heart just for the creation you've added to it?
Let's see. I think my favorite joint is it's not it's a remix. It's not even like my beat.
Mm.
I would probably say the divide only because I remember when I first heard the original song, I was getting like a tattoo with the homie and shit. Like I was getting a tattoo and shit. And
Mm.
I promise you, I ain't never been that high in my fucking life. I was just high as shit. And then he was just playing shit through YouTube, like boom, boom. And then that song came on. And then it's like the graphics of the video was so fucking crazy that I was just like locked in. And then I was already high as fuck, so it just looked beautiful. Then I just heard this nigga talking. And then Mavi came on that shit, went insane. I was like, bro, that's my one of my favorite verses I heard from Mavi. So I'm
Mm.
like, nah, I gotta remix this shit. And then I just kept listening to it. I was like, nah, let me find this instrumental. Found the instrumental. I was at work, just like humming the flow and shit. And then boom, boom, it just went there. And I
Mm.
started adding homies to it. And I was like, yeah, that shit. I never dropped that full version though. I might have to drop the full version.
Or you should drop it for sure. I've never heard it. But
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest, I don't know what you're talking
The
about, but
remember
what
I sent it to you on IG. I
I
posted it, but it wasn't the full version.
oh yeah, yeah, that's I
Yeah,
didn't even know that was a Mobby beat.
yeah, that's a Mavi beat and Fly Anakin and Pink Seafood.
Well, I'm not gonna lie, everybody keeps trying to put me on with Pink Seafood, and I don't really fuck with him. Honestly,
What?
I don't like his voice at all. I feel like it just doesn't go with the style of music he makes. I mean, like everybody gets their own preferences. Like I'll turn it on and I'll bop to it, but I'm not gonna be like having that in my daily rotation, you know?
I feel like a lot of people sleep on Fly Anakin way more because they say he sound like West Side Gun. But like I personally don't think that. I think their voices sound similar, but like when you hear like two different tracks, they're like two different completely
Bro,
artists. You know, they just completely different, bro.
that's my
Um,
favorite part about him, the West Side Gun sound. That's like the only time I have I don't even know how to say his name. I'm just gonna say Pink is if Fly Anakin's on it, 'cause like just the I just like the sound of that, you know?
Nah, I feel that. I feel that. But their album together,
Mm.
that's probably like probably top five for sure. In my top five
Yeah,
albums.
it's definitely not mine, but I got a couple songs off of it that are definitely like top 50 for me all time.
Top
Like,
50. Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. Blame is probably my favorite song off the album. And then The
Mm.
Divide. Blame
I don't even
actually.
know if I can name a song off that album. I haven't listened to it all the way through either.
You gotta listen.
I know, I have a whole playlist with like albums I gotta listen to, and I'm like, every night I listen to one, but they keep adding up.
You gotta
Mm,
listen to Blame, bro. For sure.
yeah.
Hell yeah.
All right. What music do you got coming next?
I'm dropping a little EP in the summer. It's gonna be called Summer '05. You know, I'll let you hear. I'll let you hear
Mm,
two of them tracks, but it's gonna be 6 tracks, and that's what I got planned. And then I got a show April 25th. It's gonna be a JT and Friends event in LA. It's gonna be all the homies and stuff. But I'm gonna do a bunch of the songs from the album for sure. We're gonna
mm.
perform those.
Or you gotta perform. You gotta like promote all that. You can get a few people coming out to
Yeah,
your show.
we working on the flyer right now. So when I get
Mm.
done, then we gonna promote that, boost that for sure.
Bro, I wish I lived in LA, bro. I haven't been to a concert in my life. That's all I wanna like. That's all I wanna see. You know?
Yeah, for sure, for sure. I
Mm,
mean, I don't know. I think being in LA so long, or just California in general, like I just want to experience the East Coast.
mm,
I'm already knowing like the vibes there is crazy. Like it's probably more stricter than LA, but like I'm gonna have to take me and the crew. We gonna have to go to the East Coast just for the
mm,
one time,
mm.
like for
I
sure.
feel like I feel like it's like that with like every place. Like after a while, you just get used to it. Like every it could be your dream city, and yet there's like nothing to do after a point. You know?
I don't know, but I don't know. I just think New York is just like hella adventurous though. Like you can do something different
Yeah,
every day. They got hella museums, like just a bunch of art, all type of shit. Like
you can go
here in
mug
Cali, you
somebody.
might go to like Sky Zone or some shit, or like they got museums here, but I mean, they cool, but it's not really like popping like that. And then
Bro,
the
it's
rich side is real weird, so I don't go to the rich side.
bro. It, it's the same shit over here, bro. We got Get Air,
Hmm.
McDonald's, Walmart. That's it.
Yeah, but
Oh
yeah.
yeah, bro. It'd be nice if the weather like we're a good spring town, like spring place, but
Mhm.
after the fall,
Yeah, our weather's never been a problem. It just depends though, cause like
bro, you got
sometimes the weather
fires
like
in
this be on BS. The weather like this
um
be on BS, bro.
yeah. My aunt's out in Calabasas or something, and like I I didn't even know the wildfires were going on. My mom was freaking out. She's like, I'm like, I forgot that shit happens. Like I see it. It's just like every year, a certain point, I'm like, oh damn, shit actually burns. Like I
But
don't know.
that was a setup though, because our weather's never like that. Somebody set that shit up.
Really? You think so?
Yeah. And then I think like two people got arrested for arson or some shit like that. So that's what I'm saying. Like
Yeah,
that
for
was
like
definitely
flicking
wrong.
cigarette butts or something. I don't know. I saw like very little of it, but I heard a lot about it.
Yeah, that shit was playing. But I ain't gonna say too much,
Yeah.
because they be watching.
Can't can't get
Yeah,
political on here.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
All right, let's get back to the music. So you only got something coming in the summer. That's your next like plan drop.
Yeah, that's my next plan drop. But it's other people that I am gonna work with.
Mm,
So I got a homie. We might do a collab project. Um, so just stuff like that. But like as far as like anything like big albums and stuff like that,
mm.
probably towards the end of the year. But for sure, I'm doing the EP for sure. That's gonna be the main
But
thing.
I'm excited for that.
Yeah,
I'm really excited for
that's
that.
about to go crazy.
Mm,
And some music
that
videos. We working on those
mm.
too.
Dude, I don't know. I don't want to wait that long.
Nah, I feel it. I feel it.
Yeah. Uh, what inspired you to start making music and creating?
I tell people this all the time. So my boy on here, Deuce, he out of all of us. because that's my cousin. Like all of my cousins, he was the first one that like really was like rapping, like took it serious, like perfected the craft, everything. Every
Mm,
summer we will all hang out. Like we will only it would be times we will only see each other in the summertime. So like we will all just, every time we see each other just freestyle over different shit, like just
mm,
for fun.
yeah,
And then after that, cause music been in my life like forever. Like I function off music. Like that's just how deep it is to me. But I think doing that all the time made me want to actually like take it serious. Like
yeah.
I just feel like it was in my blood for sure.
Mm,
So I just knew like that I always wanted to do it. I didn't when I first started, I didn't know what sound. I didn't really find my sound until like I started doing it way more. Cause
mm,
man, I had when I first started, that shit was buns. But over time, I started getting more comfortable and start finding my sound. And then once I stuck to that's how it really like took off for real.
mm. What is something you're most excited for in the future? Like in the next year, next 2 years, like a further set of goals, something that you can drive yourself towards.
I just want to get to like networking
Mm,
and get better at marketing because I know I can put a piece out, but if nobody's really seeing it, then it's not really gonna go anywhere. So like on the business side, marketing, having the
mm,
right people in my corner, like stuff like that. That's the goal right there, and connect and get people to see, the right people to see it.
mm.
That's what I'm pushing towards.
Yeah. Who is your number one artist, rapper, anybody that you want to collaborate down the road?
Mike, easily,
Mike?
easily.
Other than Mike. Other
Other than
than,
Mike. Uh, let me think. Sideshow, bro. I was listening to Sideshow yesterday. Like, I already listened to Sideshow, but like, I start like just like locking in, and I'm like, I could tell I could tell he got like a LA side to him and an
mm,
East side, East Coast side to him. So I'll definitely work with Sideshow because I feel like we like click easy, and like the
yeah.
chemistry with the music could go crazy for
Yeah.
sure.
You should send me some of that stuff because I haven't I want to get like listening, get like more stuff. I'm always trying to find stuff to listen to. So
You want to
like
listen to like the LA?
uh,
Like,
I'll listen to anything. Like I just like music, like
I
overall.
got you.
Yeah.
I got you. I got some stuff. Yeah, I got some unreleased LA type shit. I'm gonna send it to you for sure.
I that all right. Um th- this is where I'm stumped now because this is like where I should have wrote stuff. I know I had it down somewhere. I don't know where I put it. That shit could be miles away. Um, all right.
I
Who,
got some questions for
which,
you too after.
oh,
So
that,
yeah, for sure.
all right. What do you think your style of music speaks to you personally more than anything? Like, what drives you to create the style of music you do?
I think what drives me. That's a good question. I thought about that recently too. That's a great ass question. I would say, like basically how I grew up, if that makes sense.
Mm,
Like, um, a lot of my family was like much older. Like,
mm,
I dealt with a lot of the older side of my family instead of like the younger side. So like just like samples that I use like and stuff like that, it just reminds me of the stuff they was playing when I
mhm.
was growing up. So you can kind of say I got like an old soul,
Yeah, like
kind of mixed in with a new,
mm,
you know. And I've always like my family's always been Christian, so we gospel music is just it was an
mm.
everyday thing. So I like incorporate that a lot into the music, like a lot of soul.
Yeah, I hear like the soulful beats. I love them. Like, I can't get enough of that.
Like if you
It,
listen to the gospel, if you listen to a lot, I can slide you a lot of old gospel, like classic. Like it'd be so crazy. You can make a lot of beats out of that. Like that's really what a alchemist does. A alchemist does a lot of gospel beats that a lot of people don't even know about or where they come from. But all that stuff he does is like we literally just grew up off of that. Like me and my family, we all
yeah.
just for sure.
Shit like that amazes me. Like I don't know. It's hard to wrap my brain around, but I like my heart gets wrapped around it.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
mm, bro,
It just, yeah.
like 2 nights ago, I was like going down a hole of soul. Like I pressed on Apple like create a station on the wrong song, and I was sitting in bed like damn, this is good. I feel like I feel old as hell, but this is good. Like,
Nah, facts.
yeah.
Like, and it's crazy because they were so ahead of their time, and it just like blows my mind. It's just like, yo, like y'all were the pioneers of this shit. Like the fact that y'all brain was able to like come up with something like that is just
Bro,
so
that's how
crazy.
I feel listening to the Beatles. Anytime I hear that, I'm like, they were like really the first ones to like do
The
this.
Beatles are,
Like,
yo,
mm,
the Beatles are cold.
mm,
That's one group I would definitely want to sample for sure.
mm,
And it'll be hard to get cleared, but like
mm.
I definitely want to sample some Beatles for
Yeah,
sure.
you could put it up on SoundCloud. You
Yeah,
could-
it's gonna be
yeah.
hard. It's gonna be hard.
Mm. Yeah, that's like, bro, I don't even know if Drake could clear that sample. I'm trying to, what is it? I was thinking about playing, I got Abbey Road on vinyl for Christmas. I was thinking about like doing a full first listen on vinyl because I haven't listened all the way through.
Mhm.
I just know a few songs. I don't know.
Sure, yeah, that's
Yeah.
hard. Speaking
Mm.
of vinyl, I was thinking about trying to figure out how I can get a vinyl done, bro. Low key for Anthony.
Bro, I wish more people would do that. I feel like I look at like Femdot is one of the only like smaller artists with like like I would buy that vinyl if it was $40 and it's like an 8 song EP. But he he's the only one I see doing it.
Yeah,
Saba released a few, but that's when like he re-released his older albums when he was on his label. But I wanna see that coming out more from smaller artists so like there can be more direct support, you know?
I think Mike is doing one for Showbiz, but I've been trying to look for the he has a Beware the Monkey vinyl that I've been trying to get for the people. I've been
Mm.
trying to buy it off of people, everything. I'm like, yo, like I'll give you however just let me buy it off of you. Let me for real,
Bro,
like
that's how I'm feeling about any travel vinyl. I've been looking for She on vinyl for the last 2 years. It's in like a shop in New York that's like 14 hours away from me and they don't deliver. So I'm like
damn.
I swear I look up that album, it's the first thing that pops up every time. And then this one dude in Sweden has it on his Discogs.
Mm,
So that's like $70, but
$70. Yeah,
bro.
that's not bad.
I don't know. I think honestly, if I wanted to take the trip, I'd do it for 40 in New York. Like, that album just speaks to my soul.
We might have to click up in New York and get and go to like a record store. I gotta make a trip to New York this year for sure.
Bro, you definitely do. I haven't been to the city personally, but upstate is beautiful.
Mm,
Like,
yeah.
like I can't, I like the feeling I get when I'm up there, I don't get it anywhere else. You know, like I spend like usually like a week up there in the summer, like a couple days there, a couple days here, and all I do is just like go like walk up a hill on the mountains and just like sit down and look. It's I can't even. That's actually how I got into trapo. Was I was in New York, I like was sitting up and I shuffled my playlist and it was a relapse. It was a relapse played and I was just sitting there. I'm like, damn, this is good. And I had it on replay for like 2 days straight. Didn't
Right.
take my AirPod out, fell asleep to it. I don't even know, but that should change. Changed like everything. My whole I used to like all I used to do was listen to like Tyler. Like I just have Wolf on repeat, then try and find
Mhm.
Bastard Leaks. That would be my like day. But after I heard that Trapo shit, I knew there'd be like more I gotta see of it, you know?
I think um nah, I feel that, but I think like shit like that, like you said how you was listening to Tyler and shit. Tyler low key changed my life too, like because I don't know if you remember back in the day it was like a group called the Internet, and it was
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Steve Lacy.
Hmm.
I don't even tell people this because people be thinking I'm lying, but like I'm from Compton. I went to school with Steve Lacy. Like
Are you serious?
yeah, Steve Lacy was in eighth grade. I was in kindergarten. He was best friends with my sister.
Bro, that's
everything.
crazy.
So we know Steve when he was like a you know what I'm saying,
Yeah.
like before he was even like doing music and stuff like that. And he started once he started off with the internet and popped off, I was like, damn, that shit is like so crazy. But the internet definitely changed my life. They tracks was different.
What I know I got one song from the internet that I love. Like I post it at least once.
Which one is yours?
I was in
Oh
my notes looking for the song Palace and Curse by
yeah, that's the
yes,
one.
that
That's
that
the
song
one.
that song actually like bro,
Crazy.
the first time I heard it I was elevating. I didn't even know what I was listening to. Like I couldn't wrap my head around like all the noises and everything I was hearing.
I used to play that shit all the time, and then I was in the whip with my cousin Brandon,
Mhm.
and he played that shit, and I've heard it for the first time in a long ass time, floating. I
Bro,
was
that's the best. That's the,
floating.
sometime like I took it off my playlist when I switch music services because I know I'm gonna come back to it. And I switched to Apple like 2 months ago, and I was in the car and I'm on like Discovery Shuffle, and that shit came on. I'm like like you
Crazy,
just bro, I forget how much I love it until like I remember it. You know?
crazy.
Yeah.
I got some
What?
questions
Like,
for you.
all right, that
All right. So, when did you first start listening to like who was the first artist where you was like, okay, I'm gonna start listening to like alternative like hip hop or like just things like
def
that?
um. I think I'm gonna say Saba or Smino. Like I don't know how, but Saba definitely care for me in like eighth grade. I had that on repeat.
Hmm.
And I got into Smino after that. Then I got into Femdot. And Femdot, bro.
You put me on.
I thought he was a main. I thought everybody knew who Femdot was. I thought he was a mainstream artist because I'm like, bro, everybody has to know 94 Camera music.
You
Like,
put me on,
bro,
bro.
nobody. Like, I played it in the car and none of my friends knew the words, and I'm like, bro, what? I'm like, I swear this like should be on the radio. This shit's amazing.
You put me on to a lot of people, bro. Like that low key changed like my perspective, bro. Like Moochie, I ain't really, I ain't,
Mucci was the most like random, most unrelated find of all time. I used to only listen to music on SoundCloud, and I used to listen to, like Bastard Leaks,
mm,
Earl, like at all the old Odd Future stuff on there. Somehow Mucci Luggage came up on my playlist. Then it showed up on my TikTok, so I followed him and I just started listening. I'm like, damn, like I fuck with the sound. Then he dropped a good spring EP like that just kind of like fit the whole like how I was feeling personally. So I had that going,
yeah,
and then like everything he's doing keeps getting better and better. Like
yeah,
I can't like his talent inspires me, and his talent and drives inspires me. Like I thought he was just doing music because of the way it sounded. Like I'm like, oh yeah, he's probably like producing all this. Like I know this gotta take time. He was working at
yeah.
Kroger, bro. What the hell? Like I'm like, damn, this is amazing. Like
That's crazy,
yeah. Uh, I don't even Mavi definitely got me into alternative hip hop, like completely. I
bro.
listened to I had the first time I listened to Mavi, I added everything he had on my playlist. Like that was I don't, he only had Let the Sun Talk out when I first added it, and then right after that he dropped bro, I wish I knew album names better. I know the cover. I'm just trying to it's wait, it's
Is it
laughing so
laughing
hard it
joint?
hurts. Yeah, it's laughing
Yeah,
so hard it hurts. Yeah, and that like completely changed my taste. I had that like start of every one of my playlists. That's how I had to start my night off, having uh Chinese finger trap. Chinese finger trap I had in my ears all the time.
bro. Like bro, let the sun talk got me through my freshman year of high school, bro. I remember when it had like first drop, and I was just like, because I used to listen to like Kendrick heavy,
Mm.
so I didn't know shit about alternative hip hop. I didn't know shit about that until Let the Sun Talk. dropped and uh Alfredo dropped the year after. Them was the two that got me into the shit. And I'm like, oh, there's a whole nother lane. Like, it ain't. Cause like I would listen to Kendrick and like, yeah, he's the GOAT and everything, and his music is fire. But I always thought like, there's got to be something more to this, like,
Like
or
the
artistically. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly. I know it, like that perfectly describes. I feel like I went the opposite way. I went directly like into the like deeper stuff like Mavi,
Right.
and then once I kind of got like bored of it and was like, all right, let me listen to some like bangers. Let me not listen to nobody. I was on Kendrick like 2 years ago was like the first time I was on Kendrick, and
Mhm.
I should have been on him before. I had like Damn all that stuff on my playlist,
Yeah.
but like I think I had like a 10 paragraph like full review description like personal enjoyment everything on To Pimp a Butterfly. I spent a whole summer on it. I didn't use anything, didn't use Grammarly. That shit I never I like never finished the last paragraph and I don't think I will, but like anytime I'm like going back and hear Kendrick Lamar song, I just like start reading. I'm like, damn, like there's like a lot of deeper meaning in it, but there's not deeper meaning in the sound. It's just deeper meaning in the words. Like with the alternative hip hop, there's deeper meaning in everything which you can enjoy. Like when I'm sitting in bed late at night, like sometimes I'm sitting there and I'm like, yo, this would sound good, like a little soulful beat and bam. And I'm like, I got shit in my notebook. I'm like, where it's like fucking I just read a line and I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna remember how that was supposed to sound. I don't. But I'm like sitting there when I turn something on like a Missy's new project that I've been listening to that. I've had that on. I turned that on when I was doing dishes, turned that on when I was doing homework. That
Yeah.
shit just like I feel that like filled a whole like I felt like I needed more music from like Mike like that. Like I
Yeah.
just needed like one more album like that or like something like I don't know, it filled something of the like I was looking for a smaller artist to do like really good work and I needed like to find like one more gem or like a gem I already found to just make another album before they blow up so I can just like have the sentiment of it,
Yeah.
right? And I mean, I thought Saba was gonna do that. And Saba, he dropped whatever whatever album got that old dude on it. I remember I was waiting for it to drop, and like it's a really good album, but my like heart was disappointed in it because Care for Me like spoke to me a lot more than that. Like
Right. Right.
there's I feel like that is like he was going to a more Kendrick route there than he was in any other way. And I love the music, I do, but like I don't know, I just needed to find like that one more person to like make that project that speaks to me. And
Yeah.
honestly, I think Missy did that. He DM'd me and I was like, yo, this is like gas. Like I didn't expect to find this. I remember I looked at him before and saw he had a YouTube link and I was like, damn, like he probably buns. I didn't even listen to it. I like prayed it. I played it. I'm not gonna lie. I played it, and I was like, bro, he definitely sucks. And I was like, all right. I texted him. I'm like, yeah, it sounds good. I'll definitely check you out. Then he DM'd me again. He's like, album just got to Apple Music. Cause I texted him like, get this on Apple, and I'll definitely like get in my playlist. Cause
Yeah.
like my playlist got like everything on it. If I like I can listen. I just like background music. Like I could turn something on my Alexis. It'll be like locked in the conversation, but like I'm gonna be listening. Uh,
Yeah.
but he sent that to me. I listened to it all the way through, and I'm like, wait, listen to it again. I'm DMing. I'm like, bro, like he's like, yeah, I produced it too. I'm like, the beats are the thing that has my mouth
Yeah.
like bro,
Yeah.
I can't even I didn't even know how to I still don't know. Like that just I need like 100 people to listen to that and just make sure I'm not crazy. Like that's what I'm hoping for, you
For
know?
sure. And I think like music like that
Mm.
for sure changed my life. And I think like I would say like a lot of times when I listen to music, it prepares me for like real life shit that I'm about to experience that somebody already has experienced. Like when Mike said on Disco, I remember when Disco dropped. When he said sometimes you got to take the losses as a gift because only death can show you how to live right. I promise you that's what I've been dealing with right now. And now when I go back and listen to that track, I'm like, damn, this nigga told me. Like he told me years
Yeah.
ago. And it didn't hit me until it actually happened to me. Like I lost somebody recently, and like now when he puts it in that perspective, I was able to handle it better because of what they like. A lot of people don't know how powerful music is. Like
Yeah.
music is like an energy that transfers. Like it never goes away. Like you might not listen to it, you might go a couple months or something without listening to it, but you can
Yeah.
always go back to it if it gives
If
that feeling.
yeah, if it speaks to you,
Yeah.
you can always like get that
And it's
that
so crazy.
feeling back.
It's so
Hmm.
crazy. Yeah.
I feel like I don't know. I feel with Mike's music, I feel like he did like portrays a common emotion and adds so much more depth to it than I think any like than most people are in music. Like you hear like all the pop, all the like upbeat rap. Like, bro, I don't want to fucking listen to Drake. Like, I'm gonna keep it a buck. Like, I don't want to listen to Drake. I don't want to bump GNX. I want to listen to like I want to listen to poetry. I want to hear what he's
Facts.
saying, why he's saying, and what he means. You know, like if
It just don't hit the same
if
for me no more. You know.
like I'm not gonna lie, like getting into alternative hip hop kind of like ruined like
I
popular
thought I
music
was
for me. Bro, like I
I thought it
can't
was the
I
same
like
thing, bro.
I cannot listen to like any trap album. If somebody turns on Future, I can listen to a song, right? Bro, that Geo guy from Cleveland sent me his album and it's like it sounds like gritty and it sounds like trap, but he's saying stuff that means stuff. So I'm like sitting there, I'm like, yo,
Yeah.
this is like solid, right?
Hmm.
I enjoyed that way more than I would have enjoyed like whatever Drake just dropped. I'm not even gonna listen. I tried to play the first track, bro. Like I don't I don't even want to think about that new Drake drop, bro. I
Yeah.
don't
Yeah,
bro.
I don't give no to be honest, I don't give no fucks about that. And the fact that Party Next Door, I'm not trying to be petty, but like the fact that Party Next Door put on his story like, oh, if you trying to get deep with the album, blah blah blah, is for sex music. Like nobody's trying to hear that shit. How
Bro,
is sex music gonna cure my depression?
like exactly like why
Like what are we
like
doing?
bro like
It's not gonna stick.
bro I do fuck with Party Next Door and like Montel Fish
Yeah,
like that they make the perfect mood for it. It's just
yeah.
like they're popular because everybody feels the mood like at least like once a week. Like they're like damn like
Yeah.
so like they got listeners guaranteed, bro.
Bro, he
Like
said
with
some shitty songs.
with the with the with abstract hip hop, like it's speaking to specific people. It's like I
Yeah,
feel like they speak to their souls and they don't know. Like I would like I feel like like there's always a gap between the creation and the fans, and the artist is never in between. It's always there's something else like they're blocking it. Like it's a personal struggle, but at the end of the day, everybody will come to enjoy it. Like you
yeah.
just have to experience it at the right time in the right context, you know?
Yeah, and I think like out of all like the songs I heard in abstract hip hop or just like alternative rap, I remember I'll never forget this day. I remember my boy JHB. We was smoking and it was some crazy shit. I don't know what it was. Shit had me in the moon. And he does this shit on purpose. Like he don't know, but he don't think I know, but he could get us high as fuck and then just start playing some crazy shit because he know we finna lose our mind. We got high as fuck. And he start playing Nobles with Navy Blue and
Bro,
Earl, bro, bro. I was sitting here stuck. Like I was just too fucking high, and I was just like, I couldn't comprehend what I was hearing. Like it was just so beautiful.
bro,
Like
I went crazy
it
like
was
that when I was
crazy.
sober listening to it. Like,
For sure, bro. But music like that, bro, it just I don't know.
like, mm, bro. You know what? You know what I low key don't get? Travis Scott. I don't like I personally like never really enjoyed his music even when I was like bumping Kendrick, a little bit of Drake. Like I didn't really fuck with it. I fuck with the production on it, but I just don't like the like fucking I don't even know how to describe it.
Mm.
Just whatever Travis be doing.
Yeah. I don't know. Travis, I don't know, man. Like Travis is a vibe sure. Like I could listen to Travis from a
Mhm.
faded. Like it's
Yeah.
just it's just certain songs. Like the shit he did with Pop Smoke. That's probably my favorite Travis song. Like that shit cold. But like let's see, what was his recent shit?
I don't know.
Was it you? No. What
Uh, uh, Alexa, what's the
was his
last
last
thing
album?
Travis Scott dropped? Oh, it turned off.
Utopia. Was
Yeah,
it Utopia?
Utopia. Uh, right?
I can't lie.
Yeah, it's
Something's off about that. Bro,
what?
said his music ain't hitting like it used to.
Bro, his I swear like music like that only hits if I'm on the game. Like and I'm
Nah,
like barely listening
facts.
to it. Cause I got like a whole gaming playlist. Like I got like all that. If I heard like a few of those songs and I'm in the middle of the day, it's an automatic skip. Like
Yeah.
actually, bro, Mavi while I'm on the game is like life changing. Like Shadowbox, my like Shadowbox definitely was like when
That's
I was I don't even play Siege anymore. I'm not even I'm just in bed all the time, but like bro, I he had a run in my ears for like the week that dropped. Bro, I remember that was homecoming weekend. I was saying was that home No, that was Earl. Earl dropped I don't know how to pronounce it. I'm gonna keep it a buck.
what year was it? You think?
His newest shit 2 years ago with The Alchemist, right? Was it The
Oh,
Alchemist?
Vior Dyer?
Yeah. I don't know.
That's
I didn't know how to pronounce. Yeah. That I remember I stayed up like the night before homecoming. I had to get up all early. I stayed up for that to drop. Mm, Bro. That was one of like that was like that probably prompted me to like look more into it because I was like, if Earl's still releasing, there's a lot more people releasing like this. Like Earl can't be the only one making this type of music. And then I
yeah.
like I don't know.
He
But
took a
actually, do you want to
song
see
off
some
of
of the
this.
vinyls? I low-key got a comp vinyl collection for like little gems.
He took a
Like,
he took a song off of that I don't think it's on Apple no more, but he had this song. I forgot the name of it off that album. That shit was so crazy. But I wanted to get back to Travis real quick because I wanted to make
mhm.
sure like am I the only one who doesn't like see what the hype is all about when Sicko Mode came out?
Oh no, no, I fucked with Sicko Mode so
I,
hard.
I don't know. I don't know if it was just me. Like not even on no hating shit. Like
Right, it's just I liked it because it was on the radio, and I know it for bar just because it was on the radio. Like that was the only rap I was hearing at that time, and I was younger when that came out, so it was like a privilege to hear it, you know?
I think like I don't know. Like I just wasn't like it was so many good songs off that album, but I wasn't really. I don't know. I wasn't really fucking with Sicko Mode like that.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
um,
I,
yeah,
bro, I remember the Mobama Sicko Mode memes, bro. Do you remember that?
I don't. I don't think I remember those. You had to.
Bro, are you serious? Oh,
I wasn't even tapped in. To be honest, back then I wasn't really tapped into social media like that. Like I was
bro,
just
I
like
was such a
whatever.
YouTube kid.
Yeah, I was in YouTube a little bit, but like for the most part, I was just like an NBA dude. Like I was just watching basketball all the time. Like
I don't even like I just started liking basketball like 2 years ago because I watched like it was like the first regular season game I enjoyed.
mhm.
It was like Cavs Celtics when we got the same year we got like our ass beat by the Knicks. Um bro. I don't, I don't know. That like actually kind of got me into basketball, but like bro, I don't even know. Bro, I used to have a little YouTube channel. I made like
Mhm.
100 videos probably. Like and like I had a actually I got this shit's from there. I got like a shitty little laptop and like capture card and shit because I thought I was like gonna make it.
Mhm.
I was like, bro,
Hey,
I
still
spent like
can do it, bro.
bro, I spent like I don't know. Mm, I feel like people I feel like I'm like have the personality to just talk to people, but I don't have the personality to just like speak to viewers. You know, like I couldn't like right now what I'm struggling with is making non-personal connections in social media where I'm not like I don't want everybody liking my video to be somebody I'm like DMing actively or stuff. And I'm kind of
Yeah.
building that, but like when I first, bro, I'm actually mad as hell that like I got botted. Cause like now like cause I was growing like pretty steady. I was getting like 10 followers a day, which is good for
Mhm.
like growing.
Yeah.
But on TikTok, bro, on TikTok, I got shadow banned like right when my views started picking up. I got like I'm only getting like
TikTok is doing
200.
it too.
Bro, I'm getting 200 views a video, and I'm like looking at I'm trying everything. They're like make your account private, and then the other option stop posting. But like, nah. If I'm getting like a decent amount of likes, if I stay consistent, people are gonna watch. But I just now I got to go back to school when I'm healthy.
People people will really like tap into like just people who do channels and just have like unique perspectives. Like if you like you know who Sean C is? He's a
Uh,
YouTuber.
nah.
He's a YouTuber. He he reviews mostly music, but now that he tapped in with Twitch and all that, he does a bunch of topics. But he was specifically like whenever an album came out, he specifically make like a 10-minute video just about his thoughts on the album, where it's like you don't even have to like show your face, like it could just be like a voiceover
Yeah,
and just stating your opinion. And that was doing pretty good views. He started that like years ago, like I'm talking about like a little bit after Kendrick had dropped to Pimp a Butterfly. I think that's when he really
mm,
like started. But like you can even go through that lane, bro. Like a lot of people fuck with that. I fuck with shit like that too. Like people's different perspectives on like albums and shit. Like I'll sit up and watch that all day. Shit
bro.
like
Should I
that.
do that on like the Bodie James album that just came out? Cause
Bro,
like.
yes, bro.
Bro,
Yes.
I could probably do something like that over the weekend. Cause I got, bro, if I didn't have shit going on tonight, like,
Mm.
if I didn't, bro, I miss my grandma, low key. I haven't seen her in like 2 weeks. Love my grandma.
You gotta go see Grams,
Uh,
bro.
I know I've been sick though. Like, it was her
Yeah.
birthday, and I, like, the first day I got sick, and I was like, damn, fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bro, I feel like I don't know. I kind of like I really want to try and make some music because like I know I like feel the passion I have for it.
Mm.
But like, bro, I swear anytime I hear my voice or hear anything I'm saying or like replay, I'm like, damn, that shit's ass. Like no ma like I feel like that's why I gotta get past because I know like I really just like can't be free of doubt. So I know like I have to push through, but like, bro,
Bro, you got it,
I don't even
bro.
be like, I don't know. I like actually don't know because sometimes I'm like when I hear like you're like, damn, like that's fire. I'm like, he could be nice. Like he's probably being nice to me. That's all. That's all I'm thinking. Because I sent some shit to like other people and they're like, yeah, that's a good start. Blah 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 blah. And I'm like this one dude, I was looking at his shit and I was like I fucked with it enough for him to get a DM and like one song on my playlist, but not like anything else. And I was like, hey, if you want to like read some shit over, because he was asking me about me, like if I was trying to, and I'm like, yeah, like because he's like low key start using like this app if you're trying to write like this person. I'm like, I'm not trying to write like anybody. I'm trying to write like myself. Like
Yeah.
I want my words to come from my heart. It's if I can find my style, it's just like I have to search for it. If I sound like a certain person, that doesn't mean I have to have the same like flows or schemes. I just want to like make the music that I hear other like that I want to hear.
Yeah.
But I don't know if other people are gonna enjoy it if I like even try and start. If I could get like I don't know. I was thinking about like just like doing like a shit post EP. Like just like try and make an EP in a day off like YouTube beats just to
It
like
really,
see.
yeah. It really just has to do with like consistency, bro. Cause like I didn't work with people. Like I got homies I didn't rapped with and like did everything with, and they when they first started, they didn't start off, the best. But then I'll see like what type of flows they like to tap into, and I'll be like, okay, let me find a beat that's like that. Maybe it's just like this person need a certain beat
Mm,
choice or whatever. Like if you get the right person that'll work with you and like really like do music with you, you'll get better just off the fact that you're doing a lot of stuff with that person. You
Yeah, I
know what
feel
I'm
like
saying?
if
Like,
you surround yourself with
yeah,
artists, you're
yeah.
able to grow.
Like just hanging out with my cousin, you know what I'm saying? Like just
Mm.
hearing like how he would like do his music and when he recorded, like we be in the studio and he just like he record and do songs and stuff like that. And like just off of that, I was just off of that alone, that just helped me because I'm like, yo, like he's taking it serious. Like I can see the passion he has for it. Like that, it's low key motivational. You know what I'm saying? Like
When
if you hang around motivating people, it'll give you like a hope, which will make your craft better too, if that makes
Yeah.
sense.
That's low key like what's been like what happened to me with football. Because I have my best friend Luke, he's a brother. Like I've definitely I've known him for almost my whole life. Like
Mhm.
I definitely, and he has like passion for sports. He's driven towards his abilities. He's always watching film. So that like
But
pushes me to like go into the same type of shit, same like around area. But like the way like music has been feeling to me the last year makes me feel like I just have a passion for something else, but I'm just pushing it into something that like I enjoy just a little bit less. Like
yeah,
I don't know. Like I work. Like I would if I have a goal that I want to set myself towards and I know I can like get myself to it, I will work as hard as I can to it. But it's just like the order is like finding out that it's reachable. And like that all has to do with confidence, you know? Like I don't want to like start doing shit and like sink a good amount of time into it, then like quit. Like that's nothing. If I do that with one thing, I know I'm gonna start doing it with like everything else. And I don't want to like start a bad habit.
yeah.
Is that an Xbox?
I ain't gonna. Yeah, niggas got my ass. I ain't gonna lie.
Hey, hold up.
Oh shit! I got the black one.
You got the black, the one terabyte. I was trying to get my grandma to buy me that for Christmas.
Yeah, I got this. I got this like last Christmas. I to be honest, before this interview, I was watching the Larry June, Two Chains the Alchemist interview on Breakfast Club. I was just watching that
Bro, I was
to
watching
see what they
South
was
Park.
talking about. South Park. I
Bro,
used to
I've
watch South
watched.
Park when I was younger. I don't know if you stopped,
I think.
but
I probably have watched like every episode a good 10 times. Like after being sick for this week, I already know this week I've already like watched through the series twice.
yeah,
So
South Park is dumb funny, bro. Like,
I don't know. And I feel like their older episodes right now are speaking towards like our like the US's situation. So it's like really good topics to watch about. Like I'm getting a good giggle and I'm like thinking, you know, like I'm sitting there and I'm like, damn, low key we are run by the like upper class. Bro,
mhm.
I don't know why. I low key like the one problem I have for like when I'm older, I know that like I do not like our government at all. Like at all. I like our country. I like living with my friends. I like being free, but like at all. So I know I'm like if I get the opportunity and the money, like if I get
Mhm.
like bro, if I'm like 25 and I have like a down payment on a house saved, I'm probably moving to like Iceland or some shit. Like that could I don't want some shit to happen like that when I could have something good going. You know, like I just have a bunch of like worries that I'm thinking about that are very irrelevant, but like should still be on my noggin a little bit, you know?
I'm working on like I could say I'm trying to work on like taking that type of stuff serious, only because it's like I know the job is to like their main thing, all of this shit they're doing and take cutting this, the government doing that is just for population control. You know what I'm saying? And so it's just like they're gonna do whatever it takes. It's kind of low key. I'm not saying it's impossible, but it's like they're doing everything. They're putting it in the food. They're putting it in the air. It's just like they're just trying to control everything. So it's just like at some point, like me, I personally just stopped really like caring at one point because this is like I had the mindset of like we all gonna die. You know what I mean? But I don't want to have that mindset. And then like there's things I can do to like change you know, certain things and how things can happen, but all I know that it would take more than just one person. It had to be like a collective effort. And
Yeah,
these shows,
bro. That's how I feel about like this shit too. Like, bro, I know I'm like too young to like be pondering about this shit. Like every time I get that thought, I'm like, bro, I'm still a sophomore in high school. Like I don't have to be worrying about this shit. This shit will not affect me. Like it's gonna affect my adult life, but I have no control of it right now. So like
yeah,
I don't know. I feel like I don't want to give up on something that like I could put an effort towards changing. It's like
nah,
if
facts.
I feel like everybody collectively wants the same thing. We just have like we're being split up for a reason so people can make money in politics. They're making billions of dollars from promoting themselves to people to make them like everybody has a little bit of them that like likes hate, likes being mad, likes having a reason to like to not do something, you know? Like
Yeah,
so they're just there trying to give them a reason to not do something that will benefit them, you know?
and
Like
um, I feel like that also has to do with like the opportunities and resources. Like, I'm an artist, right?
mhm.
My cousin's an artist. Everybody else is an artist. There's a lot of things that the art of hip hop can do to.
Bro, you saw what Kendrick did.
That's what I'm
That's
saying.
during the Super Bowl, I actually like was sitting there and I was like, bro, like this is the revolution. This is what everybody talks about doing. They're just not joining in on it
And it's
at
like,
all. Like,
yeah, bro. And it's
bro,
like,
he brought
how much money people have made? Like, how much money, billions and trillions of dollars hip hop has made, and we don't know where that money's going.
is definitely not going to the
It's
creators.
not
That's all
going
I
to the
know.
artists because you got to pay that Lambo back. You got to pay that house back.
Mm,
It's not really yours. Them chains you getting from Johnny Dang, when you die, that goes right back to him. Or they take
exactly.
they act like they gonna bury you with it, but then them chains gonna come off your neck. That still holds value. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like all these people are like they're for this, they stand for that, but like you know, artists have to do it. You know, artists have to do a job of pushing out and standing up for what they believe in too. That's why I fuck with Mike so much, standing up for for Gaza, and stuff like that. And he's not
Bro,
worried
that's what I
about
fuck with Zeke for. That's
yeah,
what he did with all the Haitian shit. Like he
yes,
had a fight back, don't fall, and I was listening to it. And I'm like, no, like he means something with this. This isn't like his album where he's talking about personal struggle. This is a legitimate problem. People are dying. Same with
right,
all the shit Mavi's been writing. Everything Mavi writes is targeted towards his thoughts, towards his feelings on it, and I feel like it empowers a good amount of like a certain amount of people to push towards that goal, but it's not being spread around there for a reason.
yeah,
If somebody can collect people like that, right, to one cause, that's the government.
right,
That's what the government was supposed to be. That's what the colonies got together. They wanted to be a country. They wanted to be free. They wanted to be independent. Why do we not feel like we're free and independent if that's what our country was driven towards?
right.
There's no reason why our families should be struggling. Anything can be struggling. There should be opportunities for us. The country was made for there to be opportunities. Why are they not giving them us? You know?
And it's like it gets real bad. And then if you go to like other like third world countries, and it's like their whole government is like fuck, like Africa could really care less who they put as the president. You know what I'm saying? And it just shows in how like their their police out there can just kill anybody they
Africa
want. They
used
can just
to
walk
be a
up to you.
kingdom. After
Yeah,
Africa used to be our my culture, my like wherever I descend from, my European culture,
yeah,
that I like that's that I'm on live right now. Yeah. Papa, you want to say hi? Like four people.